we were doing all that, we stumbled on the online world, and we were off to the races from there. You know, we posted one video online and it went viral, and we never really looked back from that. But we always wanted to get back to making feature films, and Lazer Team was our way to do that. We get a lot of credit for being progressive. Like, we have like progressive business models. Like, we do merchandise, we do subscriptions, you know, and licensing as well. Those are all kind of new things for a lot of people online, but those are very traditional ways of approaching media and the way you monetize media. So we're actually pretty measured whenever we, you know, go to do something new. We're very late to the game on crowdfunding. It's been around and kind of a thing for 3 or 4 years before we got involved with it. We kind of like dipped our toe in the water, and the audience really answered at a very high level. But you know, we spent months and months researching. In fact, one of the projects that we researched was Alan's project. He had a Kickstarter for Blue Mountain State, and so we looked at that. We looked at like what Freddie Wong did for Video Game High School. We looked at the Veronica Mars and the Zach Braff crowdfunding campaigns. So you have to be a student of things. I mean, all that's out there. It's very public information. You see what works, see what doesn't work, and that really helped us structure our campaign.
Okay, and so what, as an actor, was one of the biggest challenge on the film for you?
Biggest challenge on the film. Leaving set every day. I mean, this was one of the most pleasant experiences that I've had as an actor. I mean, you come on some sets, and in fact, the year prior, I had just worked on a film that was such a horrific experience for me. I left telling my wife I was done. I was like, if this is what the business is like at a high level, I don't want to. This is not something I want to do the rest of my life. This isn't how you treat people. This isn't how you make art, you know. And I was lucky enough to have a couple films in a row, this being one of them, where you realize and remember that, you know, the human being is the most important part of this whole process. And like from the very beginning, I was welcomed right in, and you know, as far as the picture, I mean, it was just a great script. You know, the filmmaking was really easy. Everybody was really calm and put together and confident, and there weren't a lot of challenges for me. I mean, it was a lot of fun.
It's something probably I've done least of. I'm usually much more personality based or, you know, like technically based. So to do acting it was you know, scary. But we're all such good friends, and even the people who we've never met before, like Alan and Colton, they came in and we instantly bonded. It was just a really pleasant experience that we could all just have a chat and screw around between takes, which was good. And I think on the screen it looks like we had a good time making the movie.
Yeah. And I saw the chemistry, like especially you were like the sunshine on the film, and I just loved your acting, honestly.
Oh, thank you.
It was just beautiful. I mean, you brought everything together, and the girl and everything. So, can you tell me your experience?
Yeah, that was probably the most terrifying part, having a female lead. I was just like, what am I doing here? Because I'm similar to Gavin. It's just like, I really don't have too much experience as an actor, especially not in a feature-length film. And I've definitely never had a co-star or anything like that. But it was a little frightening, you know. It was a little worrisome, you know, getting ready every time. Like the first day we get out the set, and I just realized there's, you know, 100 people here or 75 people here in the crew, and it's like, wow, you know, I'm used to even the small acting I've done in, you know, 3-5 minute pieces has been, you know, 8-9 people, you know, in a crew. But yeah, knowing Gavin and Burnie so well, and Matt, the director, it definitely put me at ease. And, you know, after a couple days, it was just like, oh, I think we can do this. You know, the crew was amazing. You know, even it was just a really bizarre thing to go sit in a makeup trailer and have, you know, people do your hair and makeup. Mm-hmm. And, you know, 2 weeks later, that was what I look forward to, you know, like every day. Like, oh, I can't wait to go see Jenny and Beth and have a conversation, you know, and just like, what's new, girls? You know, it was a ton of fun. It was legitimately a lot of fun, and it got more comfortable as it went on too, because to me, here's all these people that are very experienced and talented, and, you know, they've worked in the industry for years and years and years, and similar to Alan, like, to have them tell us how wonderful it is to work on the shoot, it's like, I guess we're doing something right, you know? They're not like, this is horrible, because that's what I was expecting coming in. And we're just, I think they really were keen to the idea that we were just all there to, you know, make a fun movie and have a lot of fun doing it. I remember one of the best, like funniest things early on was another coworker of ours, Gus, who was an extra in the movie. He was there for a couple days on set, and all we do is we play ourselves every day at work. You know, we joke about each other, we make fun of each other, we insult each other. You know, but we're all friends, we all work together. So it was a day where he was coming in, and the other women in the trailer were just talking about him. So I immediately just started insulting him. I'm like, oh, I hate that guy, I can't stand him. And their reaction is just like, oh my God. Like everyone's just dead silent because I didn't even realize it at the time, but they're like, oh, that happens all the time in movies. Like actors hate each other. And I was going on about Gus. I'm like, oh, he's a freak of nature.